Three, two, one. We are live. All right. Welcome back, everybody. It is another Friday. It's another beautiful Friday at noon 06. I know we're a little late, but welcome back. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Referral Partner Acquisition Show. If you're new to the show, you don't know me, my name is Will Anagnos. As always, I'm here with my co-host, Panos Sklavenitis. If you are new to the show, we do this every Friday at noon Eastern time, Friday, noon Eastern, every single Friday in this Facebook group. And we talk about how you can acquire referral partners, how to provide them value, and how to retain them long term. And why do we do this? Well, so that you can build a referral-based business, a mortgage business based on referrals. Now, why would you want that? Well, not everybody wants that, but if you talk to most people, the reality is a referral-based business is the most sustainable. It's the most fun. It's one you're proud of. It's one that once you've solidified your foundation, it's hard to really lose the levels that you've achieved over years. And people who enter the business have a fear of being kicked out a few years later because of the bad markets, one that we just had or we're just having, depending on who I'm talking to. So we're going to teach you that today, and we do it every single Friday. We try to give you this free value. We give everything for you for free, except the implementation. We will tell you everything to do, and if you want us to do the implementation for you, or if you want to take what we teach you and do it yourself, that works. As long as you are getting results and having a positive impact based off of what we're teaching, then it's a win for us. Thanks for being here today. Before I talk about the topic, if you do find what we're talking about valuable today, please slap that like button and the love button and leave a comment down below. If you want to ask a question, we'll do a little Q&A at the end, as we always do our live Q&A at the end. Today, we're going to be talking about LinkedIn appointment setting. I'm going to go over a LinkedIn appointment setting guide that I have revised over the last 5 years. I've basically taken all of the mistakes that people make and I've explained them so that you have clarity in what you may be doing that may be wrong, or something that you may do in the future that is not going to yield the result you should be. We're all familiar with the term spinning tires, you're going, but you're not actually moving in any positive direction or forward direction. Well, if you're making mistakes, it doesn't have to be LinkedIn, it can be anything on social media. This should really be called Social Media Appointment Setting Guide. This applies to all platforms, any platform with an inbox, even SMS, even email, any platform with an inbox where you message people, even Google actually has an inbox now. This can apply. I'm glad you're here and we're going to get started. Panos, is there something that you wanted to mention?
Yes. Well, first of all, hey everyone. Now, I know that setting appointments is a tedious task. It's something that perhaps you don't think about a lot. However, think about this. What's the very first step before you actually become partners or before you actually meet someone? It's actually setting up the appointment. Setting up the appointment leads to the next thing, which is actually meeting with that potential referral partner. So yes, it's not a sexy topic. It's not something that perhaps you're thinking about every day. However, it is the step that you need to take in order to meet more people, how to properly set up appointments using social media. And just a brief, quick story. LinkedIn has personally changed my life the past 4 years. And big part of that is because we know how to set up appointments, whether it's with loan officers, whether it's with agents, whether it's with whoever we're prospecting. And the reason is because we use a formula, we've learned from our mistakes, and we're doing this every day, all day. So Mr. Will Anagnos, take it over. You're the master at this, so I'll let you go with it.
Thanks, man. Yeah, it's changed my life too. And you're right, setting appointments is a part of the process. It's not sexy, but just like making the first connection, it doesn't go to connection referral or even referral closing. There's steps. Yeah.
No one is saying that you will partner up with someone just because you message them on a social media platform. The only goal of the appointment setting process is what? to set an appointment. Okay, we're not. Yeah, just
Or-
because you're trying to set appointments, that doesn't mean you're partnering up. Absolutely not. But it's a critical step in the process, right? So that's what we're going to go over today. The critical step of setting the appointment the correct way and making sure you get those appointments that you initially thought you're not going to get because of whatever response that person gave you. Okay? Because everyone can set up appointments if somebody says, yes, I would love to chat. But it's not just about that. So take it over.
It goes a lot more. Absolutely. Great addition. And I want to mention something before I go over the guide. This is don't think of the platform doesn't matter. The platform doesn't matter. It's the strategy. Like every platform, you may need to tweak your strategy different way, but the platform doesn't matter. You're one way or another to make connections and meet people, humans. You need to somehow get yourself introduced. Somehow, the platform does not matter. As long as you get, it's the result that matters, the conversion, what happens afterwards. So without further ado, let me show you exactly how, not exactly how, but I'm going to go over a LinkedIn setting guide so that you know what mistakes not to make when you're prospecting on social media or email. We should really make this more broadened, and I want to make this very clear. You can do this on any platform. The platform doesn't matter. We do it on LinkedIn because we're getting the best results. You can do it wherever you'd like. And for other reasons, we're doing it, but you can do it wherever you'd like. The most important thing is you are doing everything correctly so that no money is being left on the table. So let me get into it right now. Please let me know if you can see my screen. Please. Thumbs up. Perfect. Yep. All right, guys. So this is really, I should really just call this the social media appointment setting guide. Platform does not matter, but we love LinkedIn. So is this too small? If it's too small, please leave a comment and one of us will see the comment and be aware that you can't see it and we'll zoom in for you. Or I will zoom at the generosity. I will zoom in just a little bit. So yeah. So before you set appointments, before you call someone, before you text someone, before you message someone, before you DM someone, before you walk into an open house, you need to have a certain mindset. Mindset's everything. If you have negative thoughts, pessimistic thoughts, negative thoughts on the process, it's not going to work. Nothing you do is going to work. If you don't have motivation, you're not going to have a good conversation. You get my point. So, appointment setting mindset, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. I'm going to go over that one by one. Let's go ahead and get started. So, the first piece of mindset is I just want to introduce myself. I don't want your business yet. I'm not saying you say this to somebody. I'm not saying you bring this into you incorporate this into your script. This is all here. If it makes sense, it can be incorporated or it can come out naturally, but it's really for here. If you're calling someone, if you're emailing someone, if you're messaging someone, if you're walking to meet someone at an office, you are not doing that to get the referral today. You are doing that, the stepping stones. Because you have to go through the stepping stones. You have to. It's not up to you, not to me. It's just the way it is. The first thing you need to think about is I just want to introduce myself. And if you just want to introduce yourself, and you know that you just want to introduce yourself, then when someone comes at you like, I don't have buyers for you, or I don't have borrowers for you, I don't have business for you, I don't want to talk, I don't have business for you, anything around that sorts. Great. At this stage, I don't want business from you. I'm not asking for business from you. That's going to catch them off guard, first of all. It's going to interrupt their pattern interrupt. And because the reality is you want to just introduce yourself. Yes, of course, you want to earn their business, but not now, not today, not the moment you walk into their office. By the way, this is all for first time like introductions or first time like meeting or connections, not the second time. That would make sense. So you just want to introduce yourself. You don't want their business yet. So when someone says, I don't have business to give you, You're not going to say, oh, okay, bye. Because then you've just agreed that that's what you were looking for in the first place. I don't want your business. Ask me that question in a year. But right now, I don't want your business. I don't even know if I like you. Yeah, Panos, what's up?
It's exactly what you just said. It's not
What are you going to say?
you don't want their business. What you want is to get to know them. That's the goal. When you introduce yourself to someone, why do you do it? So you can get to know them as well. Whether you get their business or not, that's a secondary thing. The very first thing is you need to meet them, and you need to understand who's that person. What if it's a bad person? What if it's someone you don't want to deal with, even if they have business to give you?
Yeah, what if it's a dick? Like, I don't want
Exactly.
those people. You don't want those people. No one wants those people. So, yeah, excellent. Excellent. I'm glad we had thought about that at the same time. So the next thing is the more the merrier. You can never have enough good lenders. I've actually seen real estate agents type to our clients, I always need an additional lender. I am always happy to meet people that I can give to my clients as options. It's always nice to meet people. You never know what they can do in a creative standpoint regarding loans. I've seen these things. So these, if you haven't, then they exist, which is I'm sure you're thrilled to hear. Because if you're someone who's cold calling or doing your own outreach, anyone who's if you're doing your own outreach, if you don't have a team or an assistants doing this for you, you probably felt rejection, and rejection sucks. And a good way to minimize it is to have this mindset of it's the more the merrier. You can never have enough good lenders, and you will see messages like this from agents who say, I don't have enough lenders. I could actually use more, which is crazy because that's like our dream, but I've seen it. So that exists, and this is the mindset you need to have. It's true. You could never have enough. It's always good to have more options in an industry that's constantly changing. People are constantly going in and out. People are getting old and retiring. Things are changing all the time. I personally cannot keep up. I keep up with marketing, not mortgages, rates, and marketing, unless it's related to me for some reason, somehow. I mean, so the more the merrier. If someone comes at you with, you don't say this, you don't say the more the merrier. You can never have enough. They may say it, but your mindset is the more the merrier. So if they come at you with, I already have 20 people I work with, a big number I'm throwing out. Even if it's 20, the more the merrier. Like, there's got to be some context behind that. 20, I'm just using an example. Realistically, 5, 10. I'm already working with 1, 2. I already have a go-to lender. You can never have enough good lenders. And I don't want your business. I don't want your business. But if you want a good second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth option, why would I want that? Because things are always changing. That's why. And people are always coming and leaving, and available and not available. It's always good to have options in this industry. C, expect them to already have a preferred lender. Expect it. Expect every single time you call someone, every single time you email someone, every single time you text, you message, you outreach, you walk into their office, expect them to open their mouth and say, I'm already working with someone. Because when they say I'm not, it's going to be 10 times more better. And the reality is a lot of people already are working with someone, and that's okay. They should be already working with someone. They should have a preferred lender. Yeah.
If you meet an agent who's good enough, right, they're closing deals and they do not have a preferred lender, then that should raise a red flag. Okay? It wouldn't make sense if they are in the business and they're closing deals. Of course they have their lenders. That doesn't mean they cannot partner up with you. It's like what Will said. You may become their second, third, fourth, fifth, 10th option, and eventually by nurturing them and doing other things, which we'll not get into it today, you can move up and eventually become their go-to lender. But think about this. If you were in their shoes, if you were a real estate agent and you were closing deals, wouldn't you already have a lender? Of course you would. I don't understand this. Like, we get people all the time telling us that, hey, I would love to prospect top agents. Mm-hmm. Okay, if you want to prospect top agents, expect that all of them have lenders and lenders and lenders. Now, the good thing about you is that in all reality, most lenders suck, okay? And I am a lender too. But the barrier to enter this market and the barrier to enter this industry, it's very low. We only have to take a 24-hour licensing course and a test, which, let's be honest, is not a super hard test either. So here is the thing. You may be competing with 10 other lenders, but probably 7 of them suck. So, like, if you are confident in yourself, if you are confident in your approach and the mindset that Will just said, that you're just there because you want to introduce yourself, you're just there because you want to get to know them, and you don't care about getting any business as of right now, then, and you have in your mind that they have other lenders, but you are the best. You know that, because if you don't have confidence in yourself that you are the best, then no one has. Like, I believe that I'm the best. I believe that wholeheartedly. Like, I don't care how many lenders someone has. They're not me. And that's the mentality and confidence you should have. I think I went a little bit on a tangent.
If you didn't believe in yourself, why would I believe in you?
Exactly.
So yeah, that's an excellent point. Yeah, you expect them to have preferred lenders. And if you're gonna only target the top people, I mean, expect to sit on the bench and then become third string, and then wait for people to get injured, to retire,
Exactly.
to get traded. Like, it's like sports. Like, really rarely are you just going to skip to being a starting quarterback. I'm sorry. So, because the game is real, the only thing you can do if you want to have a referral-based business, a business based off referrals, and for your mortgage business, if you want that, then you just need to continuously, and if you can, passively, so that you can get your time back, prospect referral sources so that you can have this business and become the starting quarterback faster. You may have to wait no matter what. Realistically, expect them to have a lender so you can do this. Let's get to our next point. I think we've made ourselves clear. D, if someone asks for information, send me info. Send me info. Send me info. Did you want to say something?
I want to say that there is never a point where you're going to send something to an agent that you've never actually met in person and they will actually read it. Okay? So don't fall for that trap. If they tell you, yeah, send me your loan programs, don't even waste the time that it takes to send that email. No. What you do is you immediately ask for a call. This way, you can say something like, how about we get on a quick phone call? This way I can understand exactly what you need, and I will absolutely send you whatever it is. The point is, there is no trust. They haven't connected your voice, your face, who you are, where you work. So if you send them something, unless it's, I don't know, like I said, like something that doesn't exist anywhere else, they will not like look at it. They will not pay attention. So always
for those of you who are going to say, no, I send info all the time, and they do get back to me. Cool. What we're saying is that it's a low percentage. So just wanted to get that out there. Yes, there are always exceptions, but for the most part, when someone says send me info, and you do, they get it. They'll look at it later because it's not a priority. And then guess what? The baby starts crying, the wife something, the husband something, the animal something, the schedule something, the phone something happens, and you were never a priority, and you're down, and you're now on the next page of the inbox. So if someone asks for info, you ask for the phone call. Hope that makes sense.
Exactly.
Let's go to E. And by the way, we only have a couple minutes left, so we're not going to get to all of this today. But this is available to all of our paying clients, as well as all of our other documents and SOPs. So if you're interested in getting all of this great stuff, you can always contact us and talk about seeing if we can help you and seeing if we can work together. Let's continue. So
I'm making an executive decision. If somebody wants this, even if they're not members, for the next 2 hours, they can DM me and I'll send it to you just for the next 2 hours. If you want to use it, DM or comment and I'll send it to you. Let's go. Continue.
That was super generous, guys. Take that offer because we're allowing it. All right. So E, Realtors sometimes have bad experiences with loan officers. I see this a lot. So set the expectations from the start. Do note that realtors have, just like you have what's the term? You have a preempted thought about realtors, like all realtors are dumb, all realtors are greedy, all realtors are this. No, all cops are bad, all this or that. No, like it's different. But I understand where you're coming from because you've been frustrated with so many. They could say the same thing about you. Realtors could say, I've worked with terrible LOs. Just like Pano said, there's some of them that they don't know what they're doing because of the process. Realtors have met bad LOs. You don't know who they've dealt with, their experience, but when you say that you're also one, they may connect it with that and just they'll put up all these guards, all these force fields. And it's your job to be transparent with them and say, it sounds like you have had some bad experiences working with loan officers in the past, and that sucks. And I think it's very important to set expectations up front from the beginning of the partnership so that is avoided at all costs. That way, they understand that it was just a bad luck thing, that there are good lenders out there, and that you actually have a game plan for a partnership, setting it the expectations up front, the ground rules. What does that look like? Hop on the call and go over it. Have a game plan, of course, or we'll make a game plan with you. That's something that would help with. So yeah, have that in mind, guys. Realtors have bad experiences, so if they come at you with something like, my last lender did this, or I don't work with lenders, I only do this, or whatever their system is, it's okay. They just be transparent with them, tell them that you understand and that you have a different process that actually sets expectations up front from the start.
And last thing before we go, basically what we're saying is you need to be able to pre-handle certain things. If you don't understand what that means, DM me, send me a message. I'll gladly have a call with you and give you some tips. The point is, we all know the common mistakes that loan officers do. We all perhaps done them ourselves. We all have dropped the ball once or twice. So you need to pre-handle that with your new partnerships so it doesn't come up. And obviously, you need to learn from your mistakes, right? I mean, if you keep on doing the same mistakes, then you don't deserve the partnerships. But I know we have to go. I think this was a very good live. I felt very passionate about this topic because it has really helped me. Like if it wasn't for LinkedIn,
if you master, sorry to cut you off. If you master this, which I don't even know if I've mastered this. I mean, I'm definitely better than everyone in this room, but the point is, if you master this, you can get it I feel like I have, because you can get a lot of people who don't know you, open their doors and want to know you. You can multiply yourself and only respond or take action on the people who want to take action with you. And then from there, you pick and choose who you want to work with. So if you guys want to learn more about how to grow your referral network so that you can have a business based off referrals, or how you can expand it if you maybe already have one so it's much more sustainable than the one that you have right now, we do a monthly LinkedIn prospecting workshop. The next one is February 23rd on Friday at noon, same time as our lives, but we'll be doing that in a private Zoom room instead of here. If you want to attend, it is free. Comment prospecting workshop or just workshop down in the comments, and somebody will reach out to you and send you the invite so that you can put it on your calendar and have the Zoom link. Thanks, guys, for being here with us. We're here every Friday, except for those Fridays, at 12 noon in this Facebook group on Fridays. We hope that we provide value, and we hope that you take action on things that we've said. Appointment setting all starts from the mindset, and then when you put it into implementation and you start booking appointments and the next steps start happening, as long as you have a passive system to do that, then you can basically grow your business as on autopilot as humanly possible at the moment. With technology, things will get just faster, more efficient as time goes on, which is awesome. So if you guys want that, if you guys want to join the workshop, comment workshop. If you guys want to work with us, just DM me and we'll have a conversation about it. But yeah, have a great weekend, guys. Panos, thanks for joining. Everyone, thanks for joining. And we'll see you next week. Take care.
Have a good one, everyone.